Mr. Proctor, again on the docket for, he's got a
Is he back there? Okay.
reduced bond on his terroristic threat, raise it to 7. Would you lower?
Yes.
Okay. And then,
So hold on a second.
conditions,
What's it now? It's at,
7,000.
so what I'll do is, 5,001.
Okay. And then conditions on the, DWI.
Just standard conditions that, I mean, does he have any other, do you know if he has any other DWIs?
No, I don't think so.
No, Your Honor.
Okay, so just no alcohol, no dope, no weapons, no contact with the complaining witness in the terroristic threat. Just standard bond conditions, but let him know. If he picks up a third case, all bets off.
Gotcha.
And then, Mr. Pons, I just sent you an email.
Yeah.
So-
I was going to ask you, because I did a lot of work to not work that Monday, that Super Bowl Monday.
You want the next day?
Yes. Okay.
Absolutely.
I'll see you Tuesday then.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, man.
I'll let Victoria know. Yes.
How are you?
What's going on with you, man?
Here on Mr. Matthew Adolph, the state was just filing a nollie on that case.
Okay,
He's on his way back from,
I'll sign it. I mean, if they're dismissing it today, then there's no need to address anything. You know?
he's on his way back from the VPR. That's passed, so it's a moot point. So, but it should be in your queue.
Okay, I'll send it right now.
All right, thank you, Judge.
You got it.
Maybe excuse.
Yes, sir.
God bless.
Thanks. Hi, Sean, how are you, man? If you want a copy of the nollie, we can give it to you now. I'm signing it now. Okay. Hi, Sean.
I have one. It's the top of page 12, just trying to avoid using the name with it.
Okay. What do you want to do?
So we are working with felony right now, kind of going up the ladder at the DA's office about possibility of a diversion for upstairs that will, I believe, work this one out. Chris went upstairs and talked.
You representing him upstairs?
Yeah, yes, sir. Here and
Yeah, we're co-counseled on both of them.
Okay, great.
We feel optimistic about it, but we just haven't gotten a full answer since there's been a change in administration and all that. So everybody.
So did he have a PTI in the first? Is that why?
This is the evading that he's charged with. I have my own serious doubts about, but I think in his interest, he's trying to seek a PTI on that. That may result in a plea in this case. But we're trying to kind of
So,
work out
but
the
it's, the
details.
problem is that it's old.
Yeah.
So how long do you want? I mean, we got to set a time. I got to give you a time limit, right? Just, it's 220 days now.
And can we go about 30 days? That
At
will,
that point, I don't care. I'm going to set you for trial though.
Okay.
Like you're out of time at that time. If that, you're at 250 days and that, you know, it's just too much, right? So I will give that to you, but that's the last setting.
okay,
Okay? So do what you can to try to work it out as fast as you can, but that's it.
okay.
Discovery's complete, right?
No, we are missing the search warrant and search warrant affidavit.
And then I'm going to have a big problem with this. And then I'm going to set this for if you guys are missing something at 220 days, Alex, I'm going to have a big problem with this.
Judge, just let me confirm.
Okay.
Regardless, your cutoff day with this case is 250 days. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this, if you're truly lacking something, I'm setting this for discovery hearing. And if you don't get it within that time, that's it.
Yes, Judge, it appears we're still missing the warrant, so we'll reach out immediately. We can get it.
Setting it for a 10-day discovery hearing.
Hey, it's over here.
You don't have absolutely everything.
Yes,
It's
Judge.
not going to go well for you.
Yes, Judge.
It's unacceptable that at 220 days, you're still missing a warrant.
At that 10-day hearing, will his appearance be required or will it be waived?
You can be waived. It's not a big deal. So we're on top of page 12. They're still missing a discovery. So I'm setting it for a 10-day discovery hearing. What I would do is I would subpoena the officer to come to court,
Yes, Judge.
Lucis Tecum,
And we'll have them,
but
we'll
yeah.
find it your own.
So set it for 10 days, but the cutoff with this case regardless is 250 days. At that point, it's clear trial. So, okay, guys, see you in 10 days.
Thank you.
thank you.
Oh, and hey, Judge.
Hey, Judge.
Hi, Marcus.
You got a plea, Mr. Gonzalez Hernandez.
Okay, you ready?
Call him up.
Please.
Do you have the cause number?
Yes, thank you.
Our friend, Mr. Martinez, has not made it up, so hopefully he'll come up tomorrow, Judge.
Say again?
Our guy from yesterday.
Are you posting bond?
I don't think he's posted bonds. No, I don't see an ISO, so I guess we'll see.
Really? No one's gonna post it for him? No one's gonna post it for him?
I don't know yet.
Por favor, conteste a voz alta.
Good morning, Mr.
Buenos
Gonzalez
días, señor
Hernandez.
González Hernández. Good morning.
Are charged with driving while intoxicated. First offense, it's elevated to a Class A misdemeanor because of the high blow. So you are facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine.
Multa de $4,000.
You guys have worked out an agreement. They're offering you 1 year in Harris County Jail.
Año en la cárcel
For that to be probated for 15 months.
de meses.
Is this a second or a
Es
first?
la segunda y
True
la primera.
first?
True first.
La primera.
As part of the agreement for you to successfully complete this, you must do a DWI education class.
Hacer de
You must do a victim impact panel.
tener un panel de
You must also do a TRAS. This is an evaluation to see what other conditions you may need.
condiciones
If they
necesarias.
assess other conditions, you must fulfill these conditions as well.
Tener
Substance abuse treatment,
también. Eso incluye tratamiento.
no breath test refusal,
Pero,
meaning that if you're pulled over while driving a car and an officer asks you to submit a breath sample, you must do it.
aliento-
No drugs, alcohol. You must have a guardian interlock and 30 hours
30
of
horas.
community service. Does he have a Texas driver license?
He
de
does not drive.
licencia de
You are
manejar.
not allowed to drive. I want you to understand I take this absolutely serious and you will be signing a promise with me today as part of your probation that you're not going to drive.
Como parte de
There's
su
nothing worse that you can do in this life than doing two things. 3, picking up a new case, drinking alcohol, or driving. Those things will land you in custody faster than anything else.
rápido.
And if you're not in this country with permission, and you go back to jail, it may be your very well last time that you
Última vez.
are here. Do you understand?
Entiende. I do.
You're giving up the right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration
Hay
consequences. You can
posibles
be deported,
consecuencias migratorias.
excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal.
Su
Once you
derecho a
plead guilty to this offense, it will go on your record. You will never be able to take it off.
sacarlo.
Do you understand?
Entiende.
You also need to understand that if you get pulled over in the future, you're in a car driving, an officer, the first thing they do is they look at your driving record. If they see a prior DWI and they come up to your window and they smell alcohol or they smell something funky, it's not going to go well for you. And from now on, you are facing a minimum of 90 days in jail for any new cases that you pick up.
En caso nuevo que usted le dé.
Do you understand?
Entiende. I do.
All right. How do you plead to the offense? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
I will find you guilty, send you to the agreement. Good luck to you, sir.
Buena suerte, señor.
Thank you, Judge.
The fee, the fee.
Wait, the thing, okay, is it?
So, hold on, Tony. I need you to tell him one more thing. I want you to understand
Para que
something.
usted entienda
That
algo
DWI is extremely big business in Harris County and in Texas.
grande.
There is a $3,500 surcharge that typically would apply to you
3,500
on these types of cases. I will waive it for you now because it is a first offense. On a second DWI offense, it is a $6,000 surcharge. And if you don't pay it,
$6,000. Si no lo
you do a
paga,
ton of jail time.
están en la
Do
cárcel
you understand?
tiempo. ¿Lo
So
entiende?
get a clue. If you want to
Entienda.
drink, don't get into a car.
Metan un carro.
All
Thank you,
right.
Judge, appreciate it.
You ready? Wait.
Your Honor, it's actually off docket and it's just for bond conditions. We were here last week on the Devontae Levi. You want
Okay.
to this number?
Yeah, sure.
254-8452. So you revoked his bonds, we're doing a new one. You ordered bond conditions, but they were not entered. So we're back again.
So let's enter it now and we can have him sign it and that way we're,
Okay, well, there's no notice of the conditions. So if you could please order them again.
remind me what happened again, Alex, please, if you don't mind.
One moment, pulling it up. Let's see it.
And I talked to Mackenzie, Gary. The judge wants a reminder.
Oh, it's 254. Fine. Yeah.
He's still in custody, right?
No, Your Honor, he's on bond.
Is he here?
Yes, judges, please.
So, come up, Mr. Levi. Or is it Levy or Levi?
Is it Levy or Levi? Levy, Your Honor.
Okay. Mackenzie, do you mind?
Yes, so on January 21st, 2025, an officer made contact with the complainant. The complainant stated the defendant, she knew him from a previous dating relationship. The complainant stated she ended her relationship after finding out she was 6 weeks pregnant and was paying the defendant's phone line until she turned it off on the 21st of 2025. And the defendant started sending her threatening messages on the 16th, 2025, stating that he was going to make somebody jump on you and knock your teeth out, and delusional hoes like you deserve to die. The complainant stated she went to turn off the defendant's phone line on the 18th, and the defendant is now using Wi-Fi to continuously threaten and harass, with the last message on the 21st of 2025. The complainant is in fear for her life, and the defendant was ID'd by his Tennessee driver's license.
Got it. Okay. So he's also on probation. Are you representing him on his probation case upstairs?
That was terminated, Your Honor. It was early terminated.
So he's not on probation now?
No,
So, Mr. Levi, or Levy, I'm ordering you not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication. I'm going to randomly test you. If I find that you're consuming alcohol or illegal drugs, I will put you back in jail. Do you understand? You're not to have any contact with the complaining witness in this case, and you're not to be in possession of weapons as well. Did we do
there's a
Moab?
motive. It has not been signed, Your Honor. It's in the system, but it was not signed.
Right, so I'm entering now what's called a mattress order for emergency protection that identifies Miss Beck as a protected individual. You cannot commit family violence or an assault against this person. Commit an act in furtherance of an offense under section 42.072 of the Texas Penal Code, which is the stalking statute. You cannot threaten, harass, use another person to communicate a threat or harassing behavior. You cannot go within 200 feet of where she lives or where she works. Do you understand? If you violate this court order, the state can and will file a violation of protective order against you, and that is the capital murder of misdemeanors. You pick up a case like that, it's really going to go sideways quick. Stay away and control the temper, because if you become a danger to my community, I'm going to unleash on you. Do you understand? I don't care who you are. I don't care where you're from, but I'm going to protect my community at all costs.
This exchange highlights why bond conditions and protective orders are taken so seriously. The allegations involve threatening communications, and the court responds by creating clear boundaries: no contact, no harassment, no weapons, and strict distance requirements from the alleged victim. What's particularly important here is that the judge explains the consequences in plain language. Violating a protective order doesn't simply upset the court, it can create an entirely new criminal case. From a legal standpoint, judges often focus on community safety during the pretrial phase, and that's exactly what we're seeing here. The message couldn't be clearer: regardless of how the underlying case is resolved, compliance with these conditions is not optional. If you were in this situation, would you view these restrictions as necessary protection or overly strict before trial?
4 a.m. to midnight so he can make it to Corpus Christi in the morning. It's a 4-hour drive from his base.
Okay. All right.
Thank you, sir, and I'll just sit with
Yeah, just let her know, but then after that, that's,
Absolutely, Judge. We're trying desperately to work this out. Thank you, sir.
Yes, good morning, Judge. I'm here on Mr. Adan Vides. I
okay.
got a case number if you need.
No, I got it. So what's going on?
Judge, so he's already paid the restitution. He had to do a 2-hour anger management course. He said he was working on it. I believe he should get it done by this morning. I just haven't been able to get the certificate just yet. If we can just have until maybe Monday, I can get the certificate to the
I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do it. He's literally had since November. We're now February 6th. We've literally reset him 2 other times for him to get it done. I'm not going to do that.
I understand, Judge.
He's got to be here. Is he here now or no?
I just messaged him, Judge. He should be in the courtroom. Let me just check, Judge.
Adan, be this. He's not here.
Understood, Judge. I'll contact him and I'll be on standby. I'll confirm
Okay.
that he has that
Not
certificate.
a problem. Just let me know.
Yeah, thank you, Judge.
Take care.
Judge, my apologies to interrupt. I did get him to send me the certificate of completion, and I just emailed it to Mackenzie. I just texted him to appear in court.
Okay. I'm going to have you send it to someone else. I'm going to chat you the email, okay?
Yes, Judge.
Hold on. I'm not patient here. And so we just got an email regarding Adan for dismissal. I'm sending you the certificate, just so that, okay?
Yes, Judge.
Just give me a second. Once they file it, then we're done.
Sure, Judge.
You ready?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, good morning. I have like 3 on your docket.
Okay.
Or 4. First one is Mr. Forbes. He's entering PTI today. We're
Great.
just submitting everything.
Okay.
Next one is Mr. Pujos.
Okay.
He has the TRAS date for 210.
Is he here now?
No, he has a TRAS date for 210.
Okay. I guess we'll set it for 2 weeks after, assuming that he goes. If he doesn't go, then he'll have to be here the next.
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay.
Next one is Luis Sanchez de Armas.
What about the mitigation package? Was that something?
Yeah, but he's already been approved.
Yeah, okay.
He wouldn't get a TRAS date if he's not approved.
Okay, tell me about Sanchez de Armas.
Sanchez de Armas, I think, well, they just released a 911.
We just got it yesterday, Your Honor.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I think Ms. Siegler wants to look at it again before they make a decision whether they want to dismiss or separate or.
So I'm gonna do it, it's 180 days. We'll do it a week. I'll
Sure.
waive the appearance and then come back.
Sure.
If you are interested in a PTI, then,
No, it's not a PTI case.
no? Okay, got it. So at the next setting, if they say no, you're gonna set it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, who's next?
Well, yeah, that's what I'm going to recommend to my client and my client will decide.
Sure.
Okay, the next one is Villegas, Your Honor. That's an evaluation.
Another one?
Yes. That one I don't think has been evaluated yet.
Okay, so I guess let's do the same thing. Is it the same thing where you're
No,
gonna?
well, again, that one, I'm not sure about, I mean, I'll still recommend it, but that client is, on
So
the fence.
we'll, same thing, we'll do a week.
Okay,
And then depending on what they say, we'll come back, make a decision on which one it is.
thank you.
Okay?
Ready? And I'm not having fun water. Just for the. You're good. I'll phone something.
Are you ready, Mom?
All right, for this, we're waiting on the supervision.
Yes, it's already, I can forward it to you.
Oh, you have it?
Yes, ma'am. I mean, I don't have the supervision order, it's, we just, my office just turned everything on.
Okay, I'll just wait for the order to be filed.
Yeah.
What's your next one?
Diegas, is that Diegas?
Vegas just said 1 week to decide. February 15th.
Judge, I did get that sent over. Did I still need to have defendant appear in court?
Mackenzie, are you ready to file a
Yes,
nollie on
sorry,
it?
Judge. I thought it was a different case at first. I've just uploaded the receipt and I will follow the nollie right now.
Okay, yeah, you're good to go. They're gonna file a nollie now.
I understand, Judge. I'll let the client know that he doesn't need to appear, correct?
I'm sorry?
Did the defendant need to appear
No,
for anything?
No, they've dismissed it. You're good
Understood.
to go.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay.
Have a
Take
good day.
care.
Thank you.
You too. You are Taylor Brooker or Booker, sorry. Ms. Brooker, you're charged with assault of a family member. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, ma'am.
Officers were dispatched to a residence in Harris County, Texas, in response to an assault. The complainant, defendant's sister, told officers that she and the defendant got into an argument. The complainant was sitting on the couch when the defendant came and stood over her and tried to take complainant's phone out of her hand. The complainant pushed defendant away and the defendant began striking the complainant. The complainant told officers that defendant was holding the complainant by the hair and bit her on the ear, breaking the skin and causing pain. Judge, this defendant has also had a prior AFM, impeding breath, with the same complainant. We've spoken to the complainant and she wants no contact.
Ms. Brooker, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. I'm ordering you now not to have any contact with this person whatsoever. Do you understand?
Sure.
I'm also ordering you as a condition of your bond not to be in possession of weapons as well. If I find that you're in possession of your weapons, you try to have contact with this person in whatever means. I don't care. No contact means no Snapchat, Facebook, social media. Do you understand?
Sure.
I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs. I'm going to randomly test you. If I find that you're using, likewise, I will put you in jail. How old are you, ma'am? You're 21. What do you do with yourself now?
I take care of my grandparents. I do healthcare.
You get paid for that?
Yes, sir.
How much money do you make a month?
1K a month. 1K a month.
Did you graduate from high school?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to work on that right now. I am making that a condition of your bond. You cannot go through life at the minimum without a high school education. I'm going to bring you back. I'll give you a lawyer. Are you really rolling your eyes at me?
I can't hear you. That's
I want you to work on getting your GED.
fine.
I'm making that a condition of your bond.
I heard that part. I just didn't hear anything else, sir.
I'm sending you for a drug and alcohol test right now. I want to know what, if anything, is in your system. If you fail to take the test, if you fail to come back, I'm going to revoke your bond. You
Sorry.
understand? I'm sending you for a drug and alcohol test right now. I want to know what, if anything, is in your system. If you fail to take the drug test, if you fail to come back, I will issue a warrant for your arrest. Do you understand? When you come back, we will talk about your lawyer situation, about working on getting your GED as well. Felicia,
Yes, sir.
What she test positive for?
I have marijuana.
Anything else?
No, just THC.
No more. You will be tested 40 days from today. If you test positive again, I'm going to put you in jail. You will not get any more PR bonds. Do you understand?
Sure.
Josh, what's your last name again? That's right.
I'm sorry.
40 days from today, maybe 42, maybe 45, I will test you again for marijuana. If you test positive again, or if you consume alcohol, your bond will be revoked. You will go into custody. I'm also entering in what's called a magistrate's order for emergency protection. And what this is this is a court order that identifies Caleb Precious Booker as a protected individual. You cannot commit family violence or an assault against this person. Commit an act in furtherance of an offense under section 42.072 of the Texas Penal Code, which is the stalking statute. You cannot threaten, harass, use another person to communicate a threat or harassing behavior. You cannot be in possession of a weapon or go within 200 feet of 225 South 13th, apartment 18. Do you understand? You cannot go within 200 feet of where she lives or where she works. If you violate this court order, the state will file additional charges against you, and then things will go sideways really quick. Do you understand?
Sure.
No contact whatsoever by any means.
Sure.
Okay, so what we'll do is we will reset the case for about 42 days, 43 days, 45 perhaps. And then she must be here at the next setting. And then just if you don't mind letting them know, we've issued the order for protection. So if somehow Ms. Booker reaches out to the person, then warrant issues. We've given you a lawyer. It is your responsibility to stay in touch with Josh, and he will tell you when you have to come back to court. If Josh tells me that he can't get a hold of you, I will issue a warrant for your arrest.
Sure.
Do you see how many people we've put into jail today?
Sure.
Do you know why?
Yes, I was listening.
Good. All we want are streets to be safe.
I
And as
understand.
long as you can do that, then you and I will be best friends. Otherwise, you got it. Okay? Good luck, Ms. Booker. Thanks, Josh. So who's Leslie Vasquez? Okay, and you are Ashley Varela. Okay, ladies, both of you are charged, or you're charged with theft. You are also charged with theft. Both of you are facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you.
On October 29th of 2024, officers were dispatched to a theft of a business at a Target located at 1801 West Bay Area Boulevard. Upon arrival, officer met with the complainant, who advised that two Hispanic males were concealing items inside of a stroller and Target bags. The complainant stated the females exited the store, passing all points of sale, and were subsequently detained and taken into the Asset Protection Office. The females were detained for passing all points of sale, and the total cost of the stolen items was $333.19.
And we saw them acting in concert with this.
Yes, Judge.
Ladies, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. I'm ordering you both not to go back to any Target. Do you understand? Do not pick up any new cases, otherwise I will put you in jail. You will not get any more PR bonds. How old are you, ma'am?
19.
How old are you, ma'am? What do you guys do for a living?
I don't work.
Did you graduate from high school?
Huh?
Did you graduate from high school?
Not yet.
Not yet. You're 19.
I dropped
Start
out.
going to college at 19. What are you doing with yourself now?
I just recently quit my job.
Doing,
My husband didn't want me working anymore.
so you're going to rely on your husband for the rest of your life? That's not a good way to go through life, because that husband at some point may not be there. And if he's not there for you, how are you going to eat? How are you going to support yourself? I have a very young daughter, and one of the things that I'm teaching my daughter is never to rely on any man for any reason. That's why you get an education. That's why you go far in life, so you never have to rely on anyone to be able to take care of you. Because if the divorce rate in this country is so high, never rely on a man, ever. You need to do something with your life, and you need to get back into high school, and we're going to make sure that that happens. Do you understand? I will appoint your lawyer today, but I want to see what you've done in 2 weeks to get back in high school. If you've done nothing, tell me about yourself.
I recently started high school because I just had my baby, but I'm trying to get back into school.
No. Likewise, you will be on the same path as well. And if you've done nothing, same thing. Don't ever rely on a man. Men are some men are good, some men are not very good, but you need to be able to rely on yourself so that you work, have knowledge, because if you don't, you'll go nowhere in life. You'll never have money and you'll always have to rely on a man. Don't. Be smarter. All right. So if you can appoint lawyers to both of them and
The theft cases provide an interesting contrast to some of the more serious allegations we've seen today. While the potential penalties here are lower, the court's focus shifts toward personal responsibility and future stability. Notice that the discussion quickly moves beyond the alleged offense and into education, employment, and self-sufficiency. Whether viewers agree with the judge's approach or not, the broader theme remains consistent throughout this entire session. Avoiding future criminal conduct often requires addressing the circumstances that lead people into trouble in the first place. The court is effectively saying that accountability isn't just about paying fines or appearing in court, it's about changing direction before small mistakes become bigger ones. Do you agree with that philosophy?
Hempstead Road in Harris County, Texas. While inside, officer was approached by the defendant. The two engaged in a conversation that turned sexual in nature. The defendant asked the officer if he wanted to go to the VIP room in return for $120. When officer asked what it would include, the defendant replied, "Me." Officer told the defendant that he wanted to fuck, and the defendant smiled at him and said, "Okay, everything for $400. The defendant agreed to have straight sex with the officer for a fee of $400.
ma'am, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. I'm going to order you as a condition of your bond not to engage in like-kind activity. If I find that you continue with this, I'm going to put you in jail. You will not get any more PR bonds. Do you understand?
Okay.
Would you like to apply for a court-appointed lawyer, ma'am? Okay, we will give you an application. I need to know how much money you make a month. I will take a look at it. And then if you qualify, I will give you a lawyer today. I'll have you sign a receipt with Victoria, and then we will have you take a seat in the jury box. Do not leave until you sign our bond conditions. Otherwise, I'll issue a warrant for your arrest. When you apply for a court-appointed lawyer, you have to qualify. If you make too much money, you just don't qualify. In the affidavit you filled out, you're stating that you make $8,000 a month.
Yes, sir.
This is true. Don't qualify for an appointed lawyer, man. You really make $8,000 a month?
$8,000 por mes.
Es que eso es algo que no,
Solo miro el juez.
que no sabría decirle porque
I want you to tell me the truth.
It's just something I wouldn't know what to tell you. Me gustaría que me digan la verdad.
I don't know how much money.
Solo usted sabe
All
cuánto dinero
sources.
gana.
I just need you to tell me the truth. Do you really make $8,000 a month?
Gana como $8,000 por mes.
es que no sabría decirle porque no sé exactamente lo que hago por día. Varía, en el día puedo ser exactamente $100, depende.
Well, le pido por favor que no me mire a mí, solo mire al juez. I couldn't tell you with any certainty because it varies, my income from day to day. I could make on one day $100, but it depends.
I don't want you to engage in this behavior anymore. I want you to understand that if you continue with this, I will put you in jail. You are not allowed to continue with this type of income, so to speak. Do you understand?
Decirlo así, ¿usted entiende?
Ujú.
Tiene que hablar,
Knowing
señor,
that.
señor, tiene que hablar.
Sí, señor.
Yes, sir.
Knowing that,
Sabiendo eso,
what kind of income do you have coming in? Are you married?
¿qué ingresos tienes? ¿Eres casada?
Sí.
Yes.
What is your husband?
¿A qué se dedica su esposo?
Estamos casados, pero no mantengo una relación con él.
I'm married, but I don't maintain a relationship with him.
Get any income from
¿Usted
him?
recibe ingreso de parte de él?
No.
No.
Do you have children?
¿Usted tiene hijos?
Sí, pero en Cuba.
Yes, but in Cuba.
Guess what we can do is I can send you home with an application and you take time, think about it. But I need to know what your true income is.
En realidad, ¿cuál es su
And
verdadero
then if you qualify, we'll give you a lawyer, but I really need to know what your income is. And
Necesito saber.
8,000, just, you don't qualify. So I'll send you with one, but I want you to understand, you're not engaged in this behavior.
Se puede involucrar en ese
So when you fill out this application, it's not taking this into account.
consideración.
Do you understand?
¿Se entendió?
Sí, señor.
No more of this.
Ya no más de esto.
Sí, señor.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Okay.
all right. Please.
Pase a la izquierda, por favor. Agarre su bolsa.
You Patrick Royal. Mr. Royal, you're charged with unlawful carrying of a weapon. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present if you cannot afford one. One will be appointed to you, sir. Okay.
On November 1st of 2024, officers conducted a traffic stop at the 4,000 block of State Highway 6 after observing the vehicle have illegal tints on the front side windows and front windshield, preventing any visibility into the vehicle. An NCIC search of the defendant revealed him to have a suspended and invalid driver's license and an active Class C warrant for DWLI. An inventory search of the vehicle revealed an extended 9mm magazine on the front right passenger side, as well as a 9mm semi-automatic handgun within plain view on the front middle seat,
Don't look at her computer.
not secured in a holster. The defendant did not have a license to carry. And he does have prior criminal history, Judge.
Curious, he has a prior UCW, same facts?
He also has two from Fort Bend, not UCWs, but I'm looking at the other case, Judge, from this county. In that one, he made a.
This is a fourth then.
It's the fourth charge, yes, Judge. In the other UCW, he made an illegal U-turn in an open intersection. He was a sole operator. The defendant opened the glove compartment to get his wallet, and officers saw the magazine to a handgun. Officer then told the defendant to let down his rear window due to the window tint being extremely dark. So it was the same set of facts, Judge.
Well, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to have any weapons in your possession. I'm also ordering you as a condition of your bond not to drive any vehicle whatsoever for any reason. You will be signing an affidavit with me today promising me you're not going to drive. Am I boring you, Mr. Royal? Am I boring you? You're sitting here where you're rolling your eyes, looking up at the stars like.
No, I'm trying to clock in what you're saying, well, Your Honor. Trying to clock in. I'm listening to everything. I'm trying to listen. I ain't trying to listen.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Royal?
Construction work.
This is an affidavit that you're going to sign today, promising me that you're not going to drive, Mr. Royal. I don't care what's going on in your life. I don't care that you have to go to work. I don't care that you need groceries. I don't care that a kid has to go to school. If you want to drive, go get a license, get liability insurance. And if you can show me that you have both of those, I will allow you to drive. What?
The one she said where I got pulled over last year, they
Don't care about the case from last year.
No,
We're
I
not
went and got
looking
a
back.
license.
We're
I have a
looking,
license now. That's what I'm saying. I went and go get a license. They told me that I had to get a license to get that dismissed, and they dismissed it. I got it. Then I got a ticket for 10, and that's what I needed to pay. That's what it was. But I have a license. So I just paid a lot.
just ran your license, it's not eligible. Did you just run his license?
I ran it when I screened, Judge. I'm checking again right
This is what it
now.
was for. That I went to court for it and they dismissed it.
Mr. Royal, they just checked in the DPS system.
Saying that there's no license, Judge.
Just
Do they know?
tell me
where-
that
do
you have
they
a
know
driver's
where-
license?
Do they know why? Can y'all tell me where it's still suspended at?
I don't have. that.
Texas.
I ain't trying to cause no problems. No problem.
Are you telling me that you have a Texas driver license?
But I mean, I guess it's suspended, but I have a Texas, yeah.
Do you have a number? Because we'll check right now. Yeah, give us a number. We'll check to make sure that it's valid or not. Perhaps it's a different number. You know, when it gets suspended and then they
Yeah,
get
maybe
a new
that's.
license, if just the number. Yeah.
Deputy, not on
Yeah.
camera.
Please do not read it out loud.
Thank you.
It's the same number.
It's the same number? Okay. If it's the same number, it's suspended. You cannot drive. I'm making it a condition of your bond, Mr. Roy, what's going on in your life. You need to call DPS to figure out what's going on with your license and why you need to get it back. But one of us is not learning something. This is now your fifth to probably sixth case, and it all stems from one thing. What is that one thing? What is the one thing that keeps getting you pulled over? Right. And it will continue to happen over and over. One of these things has to change. I'm going to have you come up here, swear to us that you're not going to drive. I'm going to get you the Victoria sign and reset. I'll then have you take a seat in the jury box while we get your bond conditions for you not to have a weapon. While you're thinking, you're not listening. Just let me finish my spiel, and then I'll answer your questions. I want you to sign the bond conditions that you're not to have any weapons, and then we'll let you go hire a lawyer. What did you want to ask?
Get my license and stop or whatever. How do I do that? Well, I just gotta pay my tickets and stuff.
I'm giving you the number to the driver's license division to DPS. You need to call this number and they will tell you what you need to do to get your license.
I'm saying the restriction. Like, how do I get my restriction on the next time?
You need to call DPS to figure out what you need to do to get your license. I don't know. You may have to pay surcharges. You may need an SR 22. You may need to prove to them that you have prepaid insurance for a certain amount of time. Once you do that, then they will give you your license back. If you can show me that you have that and insurance, I'll happily take the restriction off because I want you to drive legally. Mr. Royal, when you call them, call at 7 in the morning. Do not call at 8. Do not call at 9, 10, because you'll never get through. The phone lines are just too busy. Come on up. Yes, please. No weapons, please. Are you with him? Who are you? Come on up, Mom. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Mr. Melendez is charged with unlawful carrying of a weapon. He's facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. The last that we were doing probable cause. And I wanted to see whether there was actual probable cause to go forward or not. From what I gather, I mean, do you want to go ahead and read it so that she can hear it? Do you mind?
Yes, Judge, I can.
Okay.
So these charges stem from an evading arrest in a motor vehicle. This defendant was the back passenger in the car. Officers attempted to initiate a traffic stop at around midnight after observing the defendant vehicle run a stop sign. Officers activated emergency lights and sirens, and the driver of the vehicle disregarded them, turning off all lights in the vehicle, attempting to evade arrest. The driver drove for approximately 0.4 miles before driving off of the road and into a grassy area. A felony traffic stop was conducted. During the search of the vehicle, officers discovered an unholstered handgun on the back passenger floorboard where the defendant's feet were. They also found another handgun underneath the passenger seat itself.
So they found two handguns?
Yes, Judge.
This was an initial.
I know.
So
it's not in the.
Where's the first gun?
The first one is directly under the defendant's feet. The second one is in front of the defendant under the passenger seat.
Okay.
So one on the floorboard directly in front of him, he has care, custody, and control, and one of them directly under the passenger seat in front of him, which is unoccupied. And the defendant was also found, the gun was reported stolen notably, and this defendant had latex gloves on his hand at the time.
Do you have anything else?
No, Judge, the co-defendant was charged with evading arrest in a motor vehicle and unlawful carry of a weapon, pinning the gun under the passenger seat on him. So the gun under the floor, on the floorboard where the defendant's feet were, we are alleging is this defendant's gun. He has care, custody, and control of that. The one under this passenger seat is the defendant driver.
Yes, with the fact that he has a glove on.
Yes, Judge.
Stop. Now's not the time. You have the right to remain silent. Exercise that right. How many people did you say were in the car?
Two people, Judge, defendant driver and defendant passenger.
Who is the driver?
The driver.
In what relation is it to Mr. Melendez here?
They both are 17-year-olds, Judge. It looks like they may be friends. I don't know if there's any other relationship, but they're both 17.
What do you do with yourself these days? Doing what?
Auto detail. Auto detail.
Did you graduate from high school?
Not yet.
Are you in high school?
In a program.
What's he doing with himself these days, Mom?
He's working full-time.
But he's not in school.
He was currently doing a homeschool program, but I got behind on the payments. So until I can catch up, he can continue his homeschool program.
We have resources here that can help you get into free schooling to help him, because I want him to get his GED. He cannot go around without a minimum of high school education, because you will amount to nothing in this life. This life is about one thing, and this country is about one thing. And if this last election shows you anything, this country is about one thing and one thing only. This, the almighty dollar. And if you don't have money, you don't have anything. You will not have anything in life. You will not have a wife. You will not have a house. You will not have vacations, car. If you don't have an education, you will not have money in your life. The journey that this life is, it's either a great journey with money, vacations, things to do, or it can be a rotten toilet of an existence where you're in and out of jail, no money, living on the street, begging just to be able to eat. You are now at 17 with no prospects. It's not going to happen anymore. This system will not fail you. Do you understand?
Sir,
If I go test you now, what are you going to test positive for?
it's marijuana.
I'm sending you now. What else? If you're lying to me, it's not going to go well for
Should
you.
be.
I'm sending you now because I want to know what, if anything. You are not to hang out with this person anymore in the car. Do you understand?
Sir.
You are to get back into school or start any kind of program to start working your GED. And I will test you. And the next time you test positive for anything, I'm going to keep you with me. Chances are your mom doesn't have a lot of money. I'll make it a high bond. Your butt's going to stay in custody. You get my drift.
Sir.
I want him to follow your rules. And if he gives you any grief, any kind of headache, you let me know and I'll take care of it. I really want what's best for him. And if he's out in the middle of the night, hanging out with, it's not going to happen. So I'm also going to put a curfew on you so you're not out in the middle of the night. You understand?
Sir.
No weapons as well. No drugs, alcohol, random testing. We will test you to say we will test you today to see what you're going to test positive for. And we'll give you a weapon. I'll give you a weapon. I will give you a lawyer. No weapon. I will give you a lawyer and I will pay for everything for you so that nothing comes out of your pocket. But understand, I mean business and I will not take any excuses from you. Do you understand, Mr. Melendez? Okay, man, take a seat. 10 p.m.
6 a.m.
Yeah.